Good evening, everyone. Hopefully, everything's working fine and you all can hear me just okay. Welcome back to the stream. Last night we had to cut it short because I was feeling a bit exhausted. So, today we're going to be continuing learning the Dragon Emperor, and it's going to take a while. My track record for no hitting a boss is to take almost 5 hours to do it. So, if you're joining us, you're going to be seeing me die over and over to this boss for like 5 hours. Thankfully, I am doing what I think is a bit of a cheese build for this enemy. Because they seem like notoriously weak to the longsword that we're using, the Infernal Firebrand. It's ridiculously easy to set the boss aflame. So we can burn through phase 1 pretty easily. And to be honest, if we wanted to clear, I'm pretty sure by using flasks, we can clear phase 2 as well. Though my intention is to not clear, to be honest. Unless we're getting it no hit. It's probably going to take us a few times because I still don't think I have a good timing enough for phase 2. At least I might need to change my dodge pattern to find a different way to avoid getting hit by his swings, which are extremely wide. Oh, wow, I was so far away. Ah. Oh, got a little too greedy there. We're doing fine, but then I just got way too greedy. Yep. I'm gonna continue because we need some phase 2 practice, but hey. I used the wrong move there. Nope. Okay, never mind. We're not even getting to phase 2. I have been denied. So let me adjust the sound settings for a bit because I do enjoy the second phase soundtrack. So we're gonna lower. Is it the voice volume or the effects volume? I kind of want to lower the sound of all the roaring because that that kind of hides the music a bit. But at the same time, I'm somewhat dependent on the sound of the hits to determine when we need to go. Whoa, we got awfully close there. Awfully close. The Reborn. Alright, time for round 2. There's always enough time for you to get an extra hit there. Nope, not enough for spells. Okay, good phase one. His phase one seems somewhat simplistic now, right? And hopefully we can actually hear the music for the phase two overall the sound effects this time. The one thing I need to learn and for phase 2 is the pattern where he'll suddenly start healing himself. I do not mind him healing, it's just that I need to be away from that AoE so that I don't get damaged. And we're gonna do the cinematic thing of actually walking right into the big fireball. And with a little luck I might be able to dodge it too. It's kind of difficult to judge the distance though. That was too soon. Unfortunate. Last hit, got him. No, the sword strike. Oh, just enough time to heal now. Sword strike? Oh, the explosion. Oh, come on. Yeah, I really like the soundtrack. Ow! But he's not letting me enjoy it. Now, I might just lower the voices because I don't let me just hear the music. I appreciate whoever did the voiceover, but it sounds so hilariously evil, right? Let's lower the voice volume here for a bit so that we can enjoy the good music. And with a little luck, this guy won't be as close to us this time. You just run there instead of using the dash trick. Now curve around the pots because he might get caught up in it. I feel like he actually manages to follow you regardless of what you do. Because you can kind of hear his line sometimes when you're entering the fog. Like, I'll king you or something. Yeah, okay, there. You could just barely hear him say it. Double strike. Oh, I was stuck in the animation. That was a little too long. We were doing so well until then. I got a little too greedy in trying to be stylish. Right, let's skip the cutscene this time. We'll try to dodge into the fireball once again. take it head on and do the cool thing of looking back for the second one. A little too slow. I need to get the timing for the second one now. Ah, the healing spell. Oh, you can interrupt it if you use... was it interrupted? I'm not entirely sure. Did using magic interrupt it? Not entirely... Yeah, something to test. It's always that one manages to get me off guard. The one where he's sort of looking in front of you and then suddenly just changes directions and double slashes you. I feel like I need a tell for it to help me recognize what it is. Ooh, close. Very sketchy enemy indeed. It's gonna be a few runs where we're gonna have to do this. I'll keep doing this until the very end. Before I did manage to catch him with the Infernal Firebrand though. Ah, I couldn't see the animation. You have to dodge that one right as it explodes. Oh, okay, that combo. Now let's reset this one. You know what, never mind, let's keep going. I would use the heal flask, but let's keep going. Oh, I think I used my tempering while I was trying to heal in the middle of that cutscene. It is possible for you to get, like, yeah, a few heals off there before phase 2. Still a little too early. We're almost getting it, though. Not enough time to get a poke. I thought we could get in like one hit in there, but that was not the case. So the music's a bit low for you all, huh? Okay, let me adjust that. Increase the volume ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. Oh, why did I do that? I have more than enough time to buff off before we go in. That was a mistake. You lost a bit of timing there. No, you can poke there, double. You can poke here, however. Surprisingly, I do have time to move away after that. Ow, okay, I thought I killed you there. Nope. Delayed. He's healing. I might die to this. Oh wait, he can drain into 1 HP, but it doesn't kill me, huh? Okay. With all the lightning. Oh, it's the healing spell again. Actually, let me check. Does using fire spells interrupt it? No, it does not. It just absorbs it. Nope. The third slash. I need to make a habit of dodging to his left, because dodging to the right feels a bit inconsistent during that phase. Like, there are times where I'll dodge and it looks like I've avoided his hit, but somehow the back of his blade will clip Buchang. Which is not fun, all things considered. The problem of using that method of movement, by the way, is that sometimes the game has like a soft lock on to enemies, even if you don't want it. So occasionally, if an enemy gets up before I can go away, Wuchang will automatically lock onto them, which is not as fun to deal with. Let's buff up. One strike. Oh, okay. Oh, that was too soon. Wow. Okay, I was behind him and I still managed to get hit. His posture meter is also reset. Unfortunate. And the swipe. Let's try again. Ah, okay. That extra heal there, as usual. Yo, the camera is just going whack. Very good phase one. I'm pretty happy with how that went. Oh right, magic doesn't work during this phase. I kind of wanted to style on him with the bullet, but unfortunately the timing was off, so he killed me. Do, do I want to change Blade Master to something else? Something a bit more offensive, right? Because we're not... or maybe just not use dual blades? What else do I have that's fire-based? Like, Spear doesn't have fire, right? Solo Leap. Solo Leap. light. Fleetness. Yeah, if I want fire, I'll probably have to go for the axe, because Colossal Smash does have fire properties to it. But the thing is, this is like corruption buildups, and I'm not entirely sure how effective a corruption thing might be against this boss. Although, if we have fire, we should probably be okay, right? No, what? Never mind. Let's just keep going with our current build. I do feel like it works pretty well, even if firearm blades are equipment here is not particularly useful against firearms. Not built for the use of firearms. Maybe shift out of Blade Master, though. Blade Master doesn't seem to be getting much of use here. It's nice that it's only one point of Skyborn, though. Just 1 point for whatever attack you're using. This inflicts paralysis. Your resilience. Poison break build. Here, why not? Why not? I don't think I have enough points for this, though. We'll probably have to spec out. Around here. Okay, that ought to be enough. Oh! Did I accidentally... Oh, okay, I see. I accidentally removed everything there. And not getting too much use out of Blade Master. That was how we had it, right? Just a bit more on the agility side. Yep, pretty much. Get increased damage for time, increase your weapons burn buildup. Oh, why do I have blocks and clashes on this one? Do I not have anything else good for this? Area damage. No, Firearm Blades has this. I don't have the +1 version of that too. Increased damage while in full health as well as damage taken. Sure, why not? It's not like we're actually using anything. Or relying on our heals extensively anyways, so. Might as well take a slight increase in damage. Yeah, I know that that enemy soft locks if you use the dash attack to move through. So gotta wait for him to... Gotta go past him before we dash again. Oh, that was too soon. Gotta remember, the double slam is delayed. And I got hit by the scream. It's gonna take me a while to get used to the timing of Shadow Lunge. Got him with a bullet. Kind of fun to use Shadow Lunge on the enemy while he's down. It's definitely a good opportunity to use it. I think we can use it after the Wake Up too. Maybe like 2 hits of Shadow Lunge into the critical attack, and then a couple of Shadow Lunges again. Oh, the healing spell. God damn it. It does feel like I'm interrupting it there, almost. Got a little too greedy. Ooh, okay. It didn't even look like you managed to hit me there. I guess the arm hitbox is a lot bigger than I was expecting. Kinda wish they had the lock-on point for the boss in phase 2 a bit lower, right? A bit lower. Yeah, there's the soft lock on right there for you. He actually came to it. Got to buff up my weapon here. Nope. Timing was off. I didn't learn the timing for that. For the slam downs. I always seem to get hit by that. Oh, wow, okay, you are a lot faster than I remember there. Okay, let's try 1, 2, and then, yeah, we have enough time. And I can probably get off a couple of Shadow Lunges here. You can get the Poise Break for a nice, clean phase transition. We are not built for Poise Breakthrough, so there's really no benefit in me using it as opposed to using fire. A little far away. Let's run in a bit closer. Yeah. The third hit. Ah, is that the heal spell? No, it's not. It's just ah. But we were doing so well there, except for the one hit where I got backhanded. Oh, okay. uh, had a Batman Arkham moment. It wouldn't be funny if, like Wu Chang, like after your death, the enemies just walked up to the screen in Wu Chang and just dissed you. Like Arkham City or the Batman Arkham games. I don't think I've ever seen another game do that. Like have the enemies just call you out after you die. I'll have you caned. Not too slow. Too fast, actually, not slow. Well, I need to be more mindful of the slower attacks. Nope, can't poke there. Remember the double slash. It's a fun fight to be quite aggressive on, though, even if you are getting hit. You just have to find that one window where you can safely poke with your chosen weapon. And usually the dual blades is like pretty fast, so you're out of the animation and not locked in. A little drum beat at the start. Oh, I got hit. I didn't even realize. I thought I heard a perfect shimmer sound there. I genuinely didn't realize I got hit. I might have just walked into his hitbox. It's most of the time it feels safe to be dodging to his right on phase 1, though on phase 2 it feels like you should be sticking to the left. I'm also not experimenting with the moves that you can just walk around, because there are some moves in this game where it's just a lot safer to walk around instead of trying to get a perfect dodge, especially if you're like maxed out on Skyborn Might, which in the case of this fight is true, right? Because we are almost always on gold feathers. Oh, got kind of lucky there. If he didn't stagger, we would have been hit. Oh, and too greedy for my own good. Even though I can kind of do phase 1 without getting hit, I just get way too greedy. Shadow Lunge is not as safe as the other skills. I'm starting to realize. What other spells do I have equipped? Okay, I actually have a few spells I can use against him. No, I completely... it... In case you guys didn't realize, I just figured out that the Golden Scepter spell works on this fight. When I was thinking of using the spell, I realized that on phase 2 he usually absorbs magic, right? But for some reason Golden Scepter goes through the magic absorbing little polygon he has. You know what, let me run back. If Golden Scepter works, there might be some other stuff that works against him during phase 2 as well. It might just be that it's projectiles which are being absorbed and not necessarily, infernal flames, burning flames, they might both be absorbed because you can use Echo of Ditanga as well. So anything that's not projectile based might actually just work. And he also gives quite a lot of time for us to use this and then just go ham. So I'm gonna have that on square. And let me see if I can find something else I can use on this fellow. As much as I like the Echo of the Great Centipede, it is unfortunately a very long cast time, so I'm gonna get hit by his laser blades if I do try to use this. So I'm just realizing that for some reason, the magic The magic screen has endurance and vitality as points which scale the magic, right? But none of the spells. Oh wait, you do. Okay, I guess the healing spell makes sense. The healing spell actually does scale with vitality, but there is nothing else which scales with endurance. Makes me wonder if I missed a spell, right? Yeah, this is the only spell that scales at all with those additional stats. Okay, we're looking for a non-projectile spell. Non-projectile that I can use against him. Polygonal container might be a good spell. Although I think polygonal container is like really animation lock heavy. Let's just test this out with a plume branch. Okay, maybe not too animation heavy. I might be able to use this during battle. Rely on a bit of our magic spells too. At the very least, since it's area based, it ought to work pretty nicely. There's that one spell we got from Zhao Yun as well, which might be useful here. I was too under him. Nope. Okay, let's just reset, right? Oh, he did the resetting for me. Much appreciated. Ugh, my hands hurt a bit. We have this one. I'm not sure if it's available over where you guys are, right? We have this one self-building drying rack with like metal bars and plastic pieces that you fit into each other. The ones that were made, it was built by my sisters, but for some reason they build it in a very weird manner. It was angling to one side, so I spent the early evening trying to fix that. And through all this, I didn't realize that the metal poles that you had in it were actually different sizes, so I was like very confused as to why I was having so much trouble making sure all the pieces fit together. It's kind of like playing with Legos, right? You just make sure that everything's in the right place. Ah, I hesitated just a second too long. might actually hit me. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. I haven't seen the tail swipe in a while. That completely caught me off guard. I wonder how far I can reach just by walking, right? Hey, will I be in a good distance to dodge this? It does make it very cinematic, though. Of course, but I'm a little too far to see his blades. Running might be the better option here. And the delay. I can get a poke there. Oh, never mind. Surprisingly, I'm getting like a lot of use of polygonal container. I didn't think we'd have enough of a room to use it, but we do. Oh, I think... Oh, yeah. Okay. The audio's desynced again. Let me try and fix that, like, real quick. Luckily, a lot of the audio issues that I've been having has been fixed once I realized that a lot of it was happening because of a mismatch in hertz, right? My mic and my headsets work off 96 hertz. But... most streams are better off being used at 48, so I had to change how they was outputted so we'd be able to avoid all those audio issues. Golden Scepter, surprisingly, again, you can use it, and if we are in a situation where the boss is trying to heal and I'm out of distance, that might be the spell to use because it can go through his healing spell. Which is a bit surprising, so since it's sort of a projectile attack as well. Yeah, there you go. You see that weird soft locking the game does. Like Wu Chang temporarily deciding to aim at that one enemy. The little stutter. I always want to test out new stuff and I get hit. I had enough time to dodge that. The particle effects absolutely ruining the dynamic resolution. Everything gets so pixelated, right? They need to change it so that it's a bit more optimized on that front. Yeah, I need to run to him. Otherwise, he's a little too far. And he goes into his blade spam immediately if I'm way too far. I think this is about a good distance. And then buff up and we can walk in. Nope, can't use polygonal container there. Can I actually not poke there even though it feels a bit delayed? Let me take a quick break in the meanwhile. Make sure to get some water before I will be right back. See you guys in a bit. All right, and with that, we're back. Let's hop right into it. I don't think we'll be probably getting a clear tonight, at least not without getting hit, so who knows? It's fine, you know me. Like I keep telling you guys, you only need to pop in here when you want to chat, right? No need to go out of your way to jump in and watch the stream. It's all good. Besides, like I said, these streams are pretty much me just dying to bosses over and over again. Alright, let's see if we can get phase 1 without getting hit this time. Oh, the tail swipe. It's a move he does so rarely, it always catches me off guard. I mean, polygonal container is doing like only 400 points of damage, not even worth it, to be honest. We can use it quite a bit, but it's so kind of useless. I wonder what it's scaling with. Because I have a decent amount of Manzik here. Well, as long as you guys are entertained, I guess. Let the suffering entertain you all. Let's do our RP walk. Nope. A little too slow. I've been getting that pretty consistently though. I'll take the one time that we didn't get it. Oh, that healing spell. I hate it when he does this. You are resistant to magic. Whoa, okay. He does a double slam, I have to get away. Yeah, he's gonna heal again. I couldn't even get away in time. I might really need the misspell here. Yeah, I might really need Ethereal Mist here if I want to avoid getting hit by that one, because it seems so easy to, even when I recognize the pattern, there are times when I don't have enough time to run away, unless I run away like the second I sort of realize that he's gonna go into his healing pattern. Thankfully, it is very pattern based. There are two patterns that I don't quite know though, and one of them is like right after the first heal he did. That one kind of catches me off guard because he can go into other attacks there too. Oh, and I forgot to change polygonal container to ethereal shift. No, you don't. Okay, really good. Phase 1. Might have just burned him to death there. We got 2 procs of fire, so... Wow, the delay on the attacks catching me off guard. Nope, that is the wrong thing to use. Okay, run away, run away, run away. This is gonna be heals. I still got clipped by that. Oh, the lightning. Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna need a few more runs on his phase 2 to learn his patterns, because the delay in his attacks are getting me, right? It's a bit confusing. Just slightly confusing. I gotta admit, I do find this fight oddly enjoyable. The first time I did this fight, right, I completely cheesed it. Because at this point I had the bow mega shield and I had leech, right, and I realized just how OP leech plus the shield is. So I completely went through the fight by using that to just burst him down. Aggressively just used the shield and leech and he was down. So I wasn't expecting him to be like a good fight, and traditionally I hate Souls fights that are against large enemies because the camera is just all over the place. That's the same case here. Like if you're under the boss, the camera just flails wildly, especially in phase 2. It's okay in phase 1, but they kind of need to change the lock-on point for phase 2. Yep, got a little too greedy there. Aw, I'm messing up phase 1 now. Animation locked. Yeah, okay. Really bad phase 1. Kind of funny, right? We do one phase 1 entirely without getting hit, and the other we're just suffering all throughout. Your power has increased, but so has your damage taken. Now, I have enough stamina to just do the entire run over here. Must be because we've invested a bit into the axe tree. Because the axe tree has a lot of endurance. Nope. I thought I could get in the attack, but no. Oh, okay. Shadow Lunge, not as effective as we were expecting. Do I want to change my... nah. Because in phase 2, we're going to temper the dual blades anyway, so it doesn't really matter as much. Or do I? Like, do I want to at least slightly change my dual blades benediction so that it increases the amount of poise buildup? Fire attack power. What options do I have for poise with you? Deal increased damage for a time. I'm looking for ways to actually increase the poise. Oh, here we go. Increase swift poise wake up. What I might... Oh, so this decreases the amount of burn I'm inflicting is going to be lower, but it increases the poise break buildup, which will be great for swift lunge, right? As long as we have a good opportunity to use it, because, you know. Combo force. Blood force? I haven't used Shank. Is this on Firebomb? Oh, it is on Firearm Blades. Never mind. We're gonna go with a slight change and see how that works out, right? Oh, then he might actually hit me this time. Yep, I knew it. Like that side angle just made me way suspicious. I'm gonna run through the pool this time. Hopefully he gets stuck there. Oh, he affected me from this distance. Luckily, he doesn't have any damage. Ah, come on. You gotta remember the delay. Not a good phase 1, but we'll take it just for getting like some practice on phase 2, right? You'd think after doing phase 1 for so many times, I'd actually get better at it. I do love this attack though. Ah, too slow. Oh, what? Okay. Timing out for that one. Because it's distance based and all. I think I was getting hit by the delays now. It's more or less for that phase. It's gonna be his heal attack, so let's quickly get away. Oh, too soon. Oh, come on. The slam down. Oh, what? Okay, the lightning. It's so... Okay, yeah, that one felt a bit unfair, right? You just have to keep in mind, I guess. Because the lightning can appear anywhere randomly. And if you're not careful, he can kind of get you. Sometimes you can get like really lucky with those lightning blasts, right? Because they'll appear on a point where it's nowhere near the boss, so you can be on the offensive and completely ignore it. Other times it's, well, like that one, it's right on him. I couldn't attack him. Wow, okay. That threw me off a bit. Okay. I took the risk. It was not worth it. Yep, not worth the risk. Unfortunate. Shadow Lunge, great in theory, but you really need a good point to use it. It's a bit of a shame we don't have a fire spell on the dual blades. Because when I shift to dual blades, the amount of damage I'm doing is decreased considerably. Unless I use a tempering. It would be nice to have had like 2 temperings, right? One for each weapon. Because most of the time you have enough tempering to last the entire fight if you're using 1 weapon, but not if you're using 2. Okay, timing's off. I only have myself to blame for that one. Not enough time for a strong attack. Okay, we can do a small poke there. Yeah, and just being on the longsword for phase 1 is completely obliterates him, especially with Infernal Firebrand. I do feel like Infernal Firebrand is a bit of a cheese for these larger bosses just because of all the fire effects that you're proccing right there. Oh, the heal! Oh, come on! Yeah, the delay. It's gonna be heal again, right? Yeah, it's gonna be a heal after this. Nope, timing's off. I need to learn the time for that one. I do not know what the timing is for it. The heal spell again. You know what? No. I'm just gonna take it here. I don't care if you drop my HP to 1. You have a scream there too? Never mind. I've never been close to him while he's doing that, so I did not know he screams there. Okay, what was the pattern for that? I need to remember. He was doing like a double slash into the heal. So after a teleport, he might do the double slash into a heal. I need to remember that one. So let's change spells a bit, because I don't feel like, even though I have like really high magic, it doesn't seem like magic is good against this boss, right? And I'm not using my support spell, which I should be using during phase 2. I have anything from a distance that can actually hit him. Golden Scepter is nice because it needs like only 3 for damage. Let's try the Echo of the Bull Sorcerer, right? I don't believe he's weak to ice, but a projectile from a distance? Sure, why not? It might be funny if I can actually unleash this on him, but this is feathering. He stays in one spot for quite a while, and so there is a chance that the explosion might hit him. Except I'm not spec'd into that, so not as useful. And causes a great stagger. I am tempted to use this spell, but we don't really have a good gap to use it. Not when he's so far away. Do I want to use the Echo of the Great Centipede? Okay, you know what? Let me try. We have like 2 echoes here that scale off pretty well. If I manage to recognize his heal spell, we might have enough time to counter with the Echo of the Great Centipede. The problem is the Echo of the Great Centipede is like extremely long, and this fight might be the only fight we can use against any boss safely. If we get the timing for running away for his heal attack properly and then just setting it up in a distance. So let's try to be a bit more careful during phase 1. I'm taking a lot of unnecessary risks, but hey, this is how I learn, unfortunately. I tend to learn the more by just experimenting with every little pattern I can think of. And even though I say I'll be safe, I somehow end up doing weird stuff even more. Yeah, like that one. Could have canceled that. Nope. Nope. I have so much trouble recognizing when he's doing that thing. Okay, this is his heal attack, so... Oh no, it's not. If he goes into this, he probably doesn't heal. He is healing. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. The Echo of the Great Sensitivity does like a nice amount of damage. I wouldn't say it's the best, but... Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the best, but it is doing like 1,000 points of damage. And we are not built for spell damage, so... What if we switched out the stamina pendant? You'll probably have to manage this a lot better, but we switched out the stamina pendant for this one. Increases the potency of spells. I'm not exactly sure it increases the potency of spells like extremely a lot, but hey. We are using like the Echo of Titanga and whatnot when we do have the chance, so... Now, I should also check if I have a burn amulet somewhere. Because I think I have right now equipped the more damage against large enemies, which I do believe does apply to this boss. Oh, do I not have time to poke there? I do believe I can. I just need to be quick on when I use it. Okay, never mind. Okay, might as well reset, right? Not getting a good phase 1 is At this point, I should really be just doing phase 1 perfectly and not getting it there. I am 100% certain you can get him poking there and dodge in time for his swipes. So wait a minute, since we're back at the shrine, let's take a look at our amulets once again. Yeah, the Fiend Felling Pendant, I'm going to replace it with the Burn one, if I can find it. I think this is it. No, this is Feathering. Oh, I already have it equipped. I already have the Fire one equipped. No wonder we're doing, like, decent damage. Increases your weapon's magic damage. No. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what else to be using. I feel like with all the options in the game, it does feel like severely limiting, right? I kind of wish like we had more pendants and the like. It doesn't feel like you can make a satisfactory build. Especially not a frost one, right? And you guys know how much I love a good frost build or a good ice build. But making a good ice build, it seems, at least one that's focused on damage, is a bit difficult here. A lot of the frost one seems to be focusing on defense instead. Like fire seems to be the way to go if you like really wanna do damage. Or lightning. Lightning has a surprisingly good amount of damage too. Even though you might not think it, considering that a lot of enemies are not weak to lightning. Oh, that was his combo. Okay, maybe I don't have enough time to dodge. Unless I'm like really prepared. I need to remember if he slams down his other hand, it might just require me to time a dodge better. Oh, what? Okay. That caught me off guard. Because that was the animation for his delayed jump attack. And he usually does that when you're far away. It might be that attack is part of the tail swipe pattern, right? He does this tail swipe and he attempts to back away. But if we are near him, the attack pattern still continues even though you are near him. It doesn't change depending on how close you are. I very rarely see him doing that. Actually, I haven't seen him do that at all when you're near. That might be the first time we've been in a situation where we are near and he's doing the delayed jump attack. So I am surprisingly hungry today. I might just go get some fruit. I do have a bunch of apples and oranges in the fridge. Yeah, there we go. Now that's what I'm expecting. Oh, yeah, you can dodge it, just need to be a little more careful. That is another variation. Go for snacks? Try not to snack during the night. I'm generally not even eating during the night now. And that's because my usual like food routine is I'll have like a really good breakfast, which usually is an omelet, some sausages, occasionally some bread. And I will not eat lunch, but I will have a very late lunch after work at around 4 p.m. And usually the lunch at 4 is enough to sustain me all through the night. As long as we kind of go eat a snack or something, which in this case is fruit. There we go. Actually managed to avoid the attack for once. Oh, got hit. Oh, come on. Got hit at the last second. What? When did I ask that? Oh no, I think you're mistaken, Mufaz. I asked you guys whether you wanted snacks, since I will be going to another island, and I was wondering if you guys wanted any snacks from there. I was thinking of a gift for you all. You misunderstood. I didn't mean to go get snacks for myself. Yeah, stuff like kurikaja, bondi, that stuff. And I was asking what you guys wanted. And this might be the heal. Yeah, this is the heal. Gotta get away. No, I need Mistform for this. I don't have enough MP to cast a spell either. Again? Wow, okay. This spell is gonna be the bane of my existence to try and damage him. And the lightning, the random lightning right in front of you. Oh, this is weird. I was kind of expecting him to do... how do you say it? I was expecting him to do the ice move. Not that one, the other ice move. His ice move, not mine. Oh, there we go. The random lightning just hitting me. Okay, if I can find those. They usually have those in like a lot of the little shops on the outskirts, so. Also, would you ask, okay, never mind. I'll ask Jack myself in case he wants it. And he didn't say anything about getting it either. But let me check, because I just noticed that you can clash with the Emperor's blades. Voice break. Ah, Shadow Lunge might not be the way to go then, right? Because I need a clash attack right here. Okay, we're gonna be aiming for this Whirling Flurry. And I'm gonna, wait, what did I change? Did I accidentally change my sword discipline? Yeah, I did. I changed it to Blink Kick. I am not even using Crescent Moon. Gotta remember to use it too. Yeah, because that might be a good skill to use during his vertical slashes, right? You can attack and then use the backwards jump to avoid damage. Ah. I used Crescent Moon. I couldn't time it well. I didn't even need to rely on breaking his stance there. Just sticking with longsword seems incredibly useful. We're not doing as much damage with blade and two blades, and I'm wondering if his resistance to stab attacks. I knew the timing was off for that one. Ow. Ow. I completely misread his attacks. I was using Whirling Flurry to try and counter his slash attacks. Only thing was he was doing like martial attacks, like the slams and the magic ball. Again, having a surprising amount of fun with this boss fight. Kinda not expected. Maybe there are people out there who likes large bosses in Souls games, but I generally dislike them a lot. just because of the camera. And I do feel like the camera is a bit of an issue even in this fight, especially in phase 2. In phase 1, it's perfectly fine. I slammed into that one. Yeah, really keeping up the offense. If only we are not getting hit during that, though. Not as fun when you're getting hit. Gotta do the RP walk. Mikh'a. Ah, the heal! I got hit by the lightning. Did I just get unlucky there? Okay, I gotta remember his third slash. The heal again. I think I'm out of distance. Oh, he's doing the ice thing, huh? Okay. This one might be better just dodge from a distance. Because if you get a little too close, you can't even see what's happening. It's gonna go into his healing, yeah. And I'm kind of scared that if I go any closer, I might kill him. Oh, where is his healing range anyway? Around here. Oh, let's reset. We're doing pretty well in phase 2 now, even if I did get a few times. Just because I can ignore his attacks and use Whirling Flurry to clash into them. It makes it a complete joke, sort of. When you don't need to deal with his sword slashes. So even though he's not weak against pierce damage, using the dual blades is kinda handy. And I'm still forgetting to use my support damage spell. Wow, really good phase one. I'm not entirely certain why we're doing so much damage either. Oh, the lightning and his heal spell. Come on. What's with the weird use of the heal spell? Nope. The slam. We got a little too aggressive there. Okay, okay. Even though it's probably gonna take me next stream to kill the boss, I am pretty happy with the progress we made tonight. I feel like I've got a good handle on what his attack patterns are now. Nope, I didn't even realize he was doing the scream. Ah, come on. You should know this pattern by now, Mikh'a. Because we're kind of stuck in the corner, might as well just wear him down. Oh, we're too far. The timing for that is off. Ooh. Unfortunate. Not a good phase 2. I completely ate all the attacks. I thought the downward slam could be clashed, but for some reason we couldn't do it even with Whirling Flurry. So either we were mistiming it or it might count as a martial attack. Which is odd because he is using a weapon there for the slam down. Ah. I wanted to use the backwards dodge on Present Arc, but I'm not timing it too well. Not timing the heal well either. Wow, okay, I'm surviving with just 1 HP. Am I gonna heal? Probably not. Which means I will die too. Like, learning to time the backwards dodge for that, it's kind of like in Lies of P, there's that one weapon with a very different parry window. It almost feels like you're using same mindset for that. Might be a little too close to him this time. You almost. You almost got me. But almost is not good enough. The extra heal there by accident. We can get the... I wanted one more Skywarn Might for when we go into this phase, but hey, it doesn't quite matter because we're gonna get it by RP walking into the giant fireball. And let's hope that I don't get careless and get hit here, because it is a pretty cool scene when it's done correctly, right? Yep, that's looking nice. Ah, the heal! Okay, we have enough to use the Echo of the Great Centipede, though, just to offset some of those healing. The lightning on me! Oh! Oh, come on, you can dodge that. I need to be faster on pressing the dodge there. Oh, and... Now that I'm actually using Blurring Flurry, I kind of need to get used to the timing for a lot of this stuff. Oh, and I'm stuck. Yeah, learning the timing for Rolling Flurry, it's great when it actually clashes with the Emperor's Blade. The problem is it doesn't clash as much as I want to. Either that, I'm timing it so horribly wrong that it completely misses that window. It is kind of funny though that you can use the Doom Blades clash against it. It's not the best weapon. I do feel like Slash is doing a lot more damage. The Longsword in this case, which has primarily a slash attribute. But the fact that you can ignore his sword swings in phase 2 if you manage to time it well, right? And that feels like easy mode for getting the fight no hit. Now, if only I can get through phase 1 without getting hit. How lucky will I be in that situation? You all decide. Whoa, calm down. That's the first time he's actually trying to attack me while I'm going through the fog wall. Nope. Aw, the trade-off, we didn't get the trade-off. It was almost a complete phase 1 without getting hit, but then he hit me with the swipe right as he got staggered. I took the risk, but it was not worth it. Alright, let's do our RP walk again. Make sure we are at a good distance so that we can avoid his earthquake and magical blades that he's going to use afterwards. Around here ought to be good, right? Buff up. And take this head on. You're not running away. We're doing this. There we go. Yeah, that's the one move I always worried about. And as you can see, oh, I got too greedy. Whirling Flurry works great for that move. Oh, you hit me with the backhand. Wow, okay. Ooh. I think I got the heal off there. That's probably why I survived. Where are you going? Oh, you using ice already? That's kind of rare for you. Yeah, he is using ice already. It's usually 50%, right? Way too soon. I'm so far. My timing for this is off considerably. And the magical blades at this distance. Yeah, so far away from getting a phase 2 clean run. Phase 1, I am pretty confident. Phase 2, there still seems to be some weirdness, because that is the first time I've ever seen him jump and do the ice attack so early on. Usually it's around 50%, and I thought it was based on HP, but that does not seem to be the case. It might be distance based. If I'm a little too far away and he just decides, hey, this guy's getting annoying, I'm gonna jump away and start hurling large balls of ice. And how difficult to dodge ice seems to be entirely based on how far you are from him, right? Because if you're too near, the projectiles come out so fast you can't even see it. It's large enough to block your entire screen. If you're too far, the same thing happens. The explosion actually blinds you. So you need to be around a mid-distance, which makes it difficult to get a perfect dodge. The only way I'm gonna get a perfect dodge is if I stay far away and actually learn how many projectiles he's shooting with each spawn. Ah, forgot the second dodge. They're not gonna heal phase 1. If I die, I die. Oh, I ran out of stamina actually. Wow, okay. You've been really defensive. Oh, I healed by accident. It was complete instinct. Forgive me, Weewis. I have failed you. You're not even staggering. Okay, never mind. I just killed him. Hey, Calyx. I'm not trying to kill him per se. I'm trying to do it without getting hit and learn his patterns, right? Because I surprisingly do love the fights in this game. I'm gonna keep the cutscene here so you guys can enjoy it too. Yep, heal botched. Heal botched. It's a bit more anime than other Souls games, and I am absolutely loving the heck out of it, right? Especially the transition this boss has. He does what I'd like to think is the Mega Flare that Bahamut does in Final... no, not Bahamut, the Hell Flare that Ifrit does in Final Fantasy. But Mufaz over here has mentioned that it looks a lot like Cruel Sun from the Seven Deadly Sins too. No, this is actually a chapter transition boss, because after this is the final chapter. Like, right, this attack here, the Cruel Sun from Seven Deadly Sins. And I'm trying my best to just RP walk into it, and then RP walk back while looking away, so that it looks cool. Oh, the extra healing that I accidentally keep doing. Lightning! Oh, I got hit. I was stuck in the animation. That is a very difficult spell to use. I can't cancel into Reloading Flurry either by the looks of it. Oh, you're gonna use lightning, huh? Okay. Yeah, he's gonna go into healing if he does the second slam. Yeah, he's gonna heal. I need to get away and just use the magic. I counter a spell against a spell, even though he's... okay, I didn't see that coming. Even though he's, like, very strong against magic attacks. I might get a... Oh, wow, I actually got a stagger on him. Was I that offensive this turn? I didn't get the one. He's gonna heal? No? Never mind. Yeah, that's part of the fun, right? Even the boss walking toward me. Come on, I got hit by that? Oh, I'm out of my fire buff. No wonder. Is he gonna do the ice pill now? Yeah, he's doing the ice pill. I need to be a mid-distance for this. So you saw fire, now it's ice. Wow, okay. I need to tell for that move. He's hitting me with that way too much. Oh, so we don't want to kill him? Oh, he killed me. Never mind. We don't want to kill him because we're trying to do the fight without actually getting hit. Nothing insofar as I can tell, right? Because we're doing enough damage that even if he heals, it doesn't quite matter, to be honest. But there doesn't seem to be a way to interrupt him. I initially thought, because that thing he's carrying, we already have the spell from our first run. And what it does is, let's walk over to that one so that I can explain to you guys. Gather energy to absorb any incoming spell directed at you and gain Skyward Might. Then unleash it in a powerful explosion that damages only nearby foes. I can show it to you all for here. Just use it. It's a very expensive spell too. So when you use this, it will absorb any projectiles that are directed at you and then explode like a bomb. Any projectiles it absorbs grants you like magic points, right? It explodes regardless, but the timing is like really, really long. The same concept applies to this boss too. If you use any projectile spells during that phase, it'll automatically go towards that orb and gets absorbed. I'm not sure if it does anything. I thought at one point that when he's healing, if you use a projectile spell, it interrupts him, but it doesn't quite feel the same, right? Sometimes it feels like it is interrupting him, other times it doesn't. So I'm not entirely sure if there is a mechanic behind it, or if there is, I haven't seen anyone mention it. And this, as you can see, it stays like a very long time, which doesn't make it ideal as a bomb either, right? If it exploded already, it might have worked on bosses that don't move that much. But hey, that's how long that spell takes to activate. Now let me shift back to our Echo of the Great Centipede. Yep, entirely. No, it's not enemy. How do I put it? There are some patterns that if you recognize it, you know that a healer is going to come after it, right? So after he teleports and does either the blades or the lightning, and then follows up with a double slam on the ground, and he'll usually do healing then. So it seems to be a matter of like pattern recognition, right? There is one pattern where he does it like very, very suddenly, which always catches me off guard. But if it's the double slam, I can always kind of tell he's going to do the healing, because it seems to be scripted. Also, how is everyone today? I'm kind of surprised that none of you are around actually playing Silk Song, right? It managed to crash entire storefronts. So surprising. So surprising. I had Silk Song too, just I figured I'd rather stream Wu-Chang instead. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of people streaming Silk Song. Okay. It is possible to dodge that one. I need to just be a lot more consistent. Kind of, right? I mean, I expected it to be popular, but actually crashing like PSN, the Nintendo eShop, and Steam together? Yeah, I don't think I ever remember a game doing that in recent memory. No, not even in recent memory, ever. Maybe when GT6 comes out, the same things might GTA 6 comes out, the same thing might happen. However, my understanding is that it has pre-orders, it has a preload time as well. Hollow Knight Silk Song did not have either of those, so yeah. One very, very rare exception where having a preload time, okay, you noticed me, having a preload time might actually be a better thing to do. Now, Leo, I shall leave you. You can enjoy your time there. People have been looking forward to that game for 8 years, myself included. When it came out, I put in like 17 hours straight in the back. Okay, yeah, that's true. GTA 6 won't be on PC, but I do expect the storefronts to sort of get throttled just for that. It's way, way too popular, and everyone is kind of looking forward to that being like the next generation of games, that AAA games that actually deliver, right? Not yet. A lot of people have been recommending it to me, like you. And you all know that I love a good parry system. And Nine Souls apparently has a lot of pairing to do. Nope, wrong move. I'm getting greedy because I want to style on the enemy, right? Crescent Moon over here. If you... Oh, never mind. I'll do it when I die. I guess I'll show it to you all when I die. Okay, never mind. Here we can do. Yeah, there we go. That... There, it has an invincibility frame during its poise back. And I kind of wanted to style on the enemy using it. You're right, and I do feel like it's sort of half the intention, right? To make it feel like a moon presence. Although there is another enemy that's closer to moon presence in the game. Like thematically, right? Thematically. I kind of love his second phase music too. It's very heroic for a boss like this. I forgot to buff my weapon and I was stuck in... I accidentally pressed the potion window too. The slam. Yeah, this is one of those moves where if you're a little too close, you can't dodge it. Oh, what? Okay. The immense size is probably to account for his, like, spells, right? Because there's no way you're going to be able to run to the other side of the... Well, maybe you can with enough endurance. Because we are already reaching the fireball. Also, just to explain what I was trying to do there, and why I keep getting hit in phase 1, is because I'm trying to use this move. During the jump back, well, Wu-Chang is in that pose. The pose when she jumps back. If an enemy tries to attack you, she disappears. And it's a very cool looking move, and I'm trying to style on the boss by using that. Unfortunately, the boss is styling on me instead. He's pretty much just smacking me dead at that moment. Although I think we kind of managed to do it just once in that fight, in the previous run. Just once. And to be honest, Calyx, I kind of appreciate the fact that this arena is very large, because there are a few large bosses in this game where if you sort of start attacking them and near the gate, they tend to get stuck. Yeah, it is, especially for the cinema, because they obviously love that move too. And a lot of enemies kind of do equally... Ow! I was a little too under him. Equally cinematic phase transitions too in this game, which might be part of the reason why I again pretty much like this. Okay, now I'm just getting careless. Yep, really careless. Oh, I managed to do it. Now here's a cinematic finish for you that she'll do a little blade twirl when you use the dual blades. You can't blame Wu-Chang for trying to be stylish. So for a little context for you all, this character is a real-life historical figure. The Chongzheng Emperor during the end of the late Ming period, right? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to use that. I don't think that can even hit you. Yeah, it's not even... Ow. The spell completely threw me off. The healing, really? Oh, I'll heal too. You can just enjoy. Yeah, as you can see, he talks about the Ming too. Okay. You know what? Let me try and see if I can run over there when he's doing the ice attack. I wonder what happens if you were, like, way too close. I never tested this. How? Well, for one thing, you can't see his attacks. And it has a homing. It can go towards his back. Wow, okay. I can't believe I managed to dodge a lot of those. I was going in completely blind. Not the ideal way to dodge that, as you can imagine. Surprisingly, you can reach him. Although it might be because we are on NG+, and I have enough endurance from the axe tree. Enough stamina to run towards him, I mean. Ow, okay. Oh, that's surprising, right? Well, did you mention not liking Metroidvanias? I'm not entirely sure. But if you are looking for a good Metroidvania, I can't recommend Hollow Knight enough. And as you can imagine, one of the reasons why it crashed the storefronts was because it's quite cheap. Yeah, he talks. He actually talks during Phase 2. And the Dragon Emperor regains consciousness during Phase 2, and he's sort of calling you out for betraying the Ming by fighting against him. He's calling out almost every one of the people who were in his way during his rule. Like, the longer you go on, the more you hear his dialogue. Ah, turn-based. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, then I'm really surprised you have not played Hollow Knight. Oh, I had the shimmer effect even after using the move? That's surprising. Okay, caught me off guard there. Which is why I got hit. I'm gonna blame that move. Be petty about it. Oh, gotta be careful when he's doing the backhand, because that can always hit you. The hitbox is a bit larger than you sort of see it. It almost looks like it's going over you, but that's not the case. Ah, okay. Just not the time. Oh, understandable. Understandable, right? And not only for the time commitment, too. It's also for just the content afterwards. And here you have the Emperor talking about his laments of falling. I'll keep it so you guys can understand the dialogue. Yeah, he's referring to older emperors. Let's heal up. Not getting a good phase 1 though. I might need to call it in a bit as well. Well, let's not forget to buff up this time. I like how the lock-on gives you a great view of the fireball too. I don't have magic point for this. Let's buff up with our attack though. Oh, come on. So Luring Flurry doesn't have enough of a clash invulnerability to hit both of them. Oh, the backhand just got me. So I'm not sure if you're too aware of how the end of the Ming Dynasty happens, right? The end of the Ming happens when the Manchu invades. There's like a lot of rebels popping up, and eventually one of the rebels, the rebel groups invade the capital, I believe, and the Emperor actually hangs himself on a tree. It's a very well-known fable. And in this game, he's actually being resurrected by the people who believe in him, right? The people who believe in his vision. And but the resurrection ritual goes wrong, and that's what we're fighting against here. Now, originally before patch 1.4, when you defeated him, it's sort of semi-implied that he dies. Now, however, after sort of a backlash, because he is a real historical figure, right? they've changed it so that he does survive. There's a little note from one of his supporters letting you know that they're taking him away to safety. Okay, wow, okay, you different move there. Risk it. I survived. Wow, that worked really well. I could have gotten hit there, but we got the stagger timing just on time. And we have a cinematic finish too. See, this is the fun part for me for the bosses in Wu Chang, right? Just trying to make it as cinematic as possible just brings me so much joy. You guys can't understand how fun I have trying to look cool during the many boss phase transitions. This one included. King actually caught me when I was trying to walk into this and getting hit over and over yesterday. But after a while, I've sort of figured out the timing for this. So that it kind of looks cool. I can actually walk back now. Okay, I can't clash through that sword, but not the slam down. What an interesting change there. Okay, and you might do the heal if you do the second slam. Yeah, this is the healing. Get away, use the echo. And hope we are out of the animation by the time he's done. Double heal? Okay. That is another one of those moves that catches me. It's completely unpredictable. Oh, bad timing. And the heal again? If you're wondering why you're having a tough time hearing him, it's because I've lowered the voice volume because I kind of enjoy the music in this phase. Oh, the slam. And he's probably going to do the ice attack now. Yep. Let's get to a mid-distance. Yeah, that was a good ending for the phase 1, right? That was perhaps the best looking phase 1 we've ever managed to do. I got hit by the lightning. Wow, okay. I'm gonna die to this, right? Nope. I definitely need a tell for that too. But you know what? I'm gonna call it. Okay, let's do one more run. One more run where we're trying to do it a bit safe during phase 1 and actually try to do a safe phase 2 as well. Instead of all my weirdness that we're trying to make it as look cool, as cinematic as possible, right? I try to be aggressive. If I get hit by phase 1, then okay, we'll still go to phase 2, but it sort of defeats the purpose. But yeah, after this run, I'm gonna call it because it's already like past midnight over here. Now I need to call it for work tomorrow, otherwise I'll be dead at my PC. And I will be traveling tomorrow night, so there will be no stream. Unfortunately. Or fortunately. Depending on whether you like to see me suffering or not. I'll probably be back after the day after tomorrow to this nonsense. Nah. You know me. I once I get into work, I'd rather not go anywhere. All that work needs to be done, especially since we're leaving, right? And I kind of don't want to leave any tasks for my juniors. Oh, can I get it? I can. But I don't think this is enough to kill him. Yep, just one hit. Yeah, I really like the music in this phase. Oh, we messed up the timing for the second explosion. And I need a time for that too, because you are getting me always with the teleport. I feel like it doesn't have a tell. And with everything else, there seems to be a tell. Alright, that too. Okay, wow. You really can clash with that one. I thought you could. And never mind. He completely obliterated me. That attack took me to like probably 1 HP. But yeah, anyway, that's it. Gonna be it for me today. I had a lot of fun on stream. Especially just getting beat up over and over. I do love how cinematic this fight is. And hey, if anyone's watching, take care and good night. I am gonna call it.